to Ask Nikki and tries it. Good boy. He's such a good advice giver. So I am going to open up today's question, but before I hop in, as usual, my channels are sponsored by Netflix. So if you use the link, netflix.com/Nikki, you get a free 30-day trial. I'm obsessed. I know I always tell you guys that every time, but I love it. So, all right, guys, I'm going to jump in. Dear Nikki, my boyfriend and I recently broke up. We have been on and off for a year. The problem is that I have to see him everywhere. We are in a band together, we go to the same church, and we see each other at Bible studies and events all the time. I'm finding it impossible to get over him, and I can tell he still has feelings too. I don't know if I want to get over him or if I should, or what to even do. Please help. Thanks. Okay, so this is my advice when you're in this kind of situation, because it's a tough situation. I would say that you need to try your best to make things very black and white. The reason that I think that that is a good thing to do is because I feel like emotions can be so deceiving. I get caught up in them all the time. But if you sit down and you write out and real pros and cons and real facts and things about him that you like and things that you don't like, things that are kind of red flag-ish. And to be really honest, not to write it from the view of like, oh, I want to get back with him, so he's this, he's that, and honestly the pro list so outweighed the con, but to really just and sit down and allow yourself in that moment to really genuinely write out a pros and a cons list, and to set aside your emotion for that time, because that's just gonna be hard. And I know I have dated, I mean, I never had really been in relationships, but I kind of dated guys in the past that they were not good for me. They weren't the greatest guys, but I felt so upset when we stopped seeing each other and broke up, just because that's the natural reaction. I think there's something good about everyone. So I think even if someone, and I'm not saying this guy is at all, because I don't think he is, but even if someone is a slime bucket, I genuinely feel like there's something good about everyone. So it's easy to get caught in the emotion and the wistfulness of but you have to, you're not getting married right now, but you're making decisions for your future. So it's good, I think, to list those things out. So yeah, and anyone out there that's had experience with this, because I feel like a lot of people have, write in the comments how you've dealt with it and what you did, or if you have any advice to that, because that's really hard, man, when you got to see them everywhere. But yeah, that would definitely be my advice to you. So the Twitter question says, if you could be any fictional character, who would you be? Movies, books, TV, etc. That's a really good question. Ooh, that's really hard, because there are things that I like about a lot of different characters, but I wouldn't necessarily want their life if it was a real life. You know what I'm just gonna say? I was originally gonna, this is so funny, these are so opposite. I was originally gonna say Rachel McAdams in The Notebook, because I just love that movie, but that was a very traumatizing, dramatic life, and ending it with no memories and all the drama that happened. So, but you're gonna laugh at what my choice is, because some of you might be like, that's way more traumatizing. But I'm gonna say Jack Bauer from 24, because I don't know, I love that show, and for all time it will hold a very special place in my heart, which if you haven't seen 24, that's on Netflix too. I have seen all 8 seasons twice. Go ahead, do the math. That's a lot of time spent on a television show. So that's my answer to that. Let me know, guys, who would you be? What fictional character would you be? Books, TVs, movies, etc. Because I'm really interested. I always find that so interesting. That's a good question. I feel like we had these kind of discussions in acting class. So yeah, let me know. So I will see you guys later. Send your messages to asknikkip@gmail.com or use the hashtag AskNikkiP, and I will see you later. Bowser says bye too. Bye, guys.